I don't think that any decision that we made tonight, I made tonight, was a gamble. We felt like it was an advantage situation for us, and that's why we did it.
Do you have a struggle with the fourth down? Is that just the mindset you got to be aggressive when you're playing the Chiefs?
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the mindset no matter who we play. But, you know, I felt really comfortable with all of those decisions. And, you know, the first one, it's a perfect pass. And you know, just you have this really, you know, tragic thing happen, you know, on the way down. And, you know, the one at the end of the half, I love that. And then you just, you know, we just missed Jared on the stick, you know. And that's the way we're going to play around here. That's the way we're going to play. And, you know, when we have a quarterback like ours and we have an offense like ours, that's the way we're going to play, because that's how you need to play against Kansas City for sure. And that's how we're going to become the team that we're ultimately capable of being, is by playing that way. And, you know, I'm really proud of our guys. I thought like we competed like champions today, and they made a couple more plays in the fourth quarter and in overtime than we did. But I felt like our guys laid it on the line tonight, and I'm very, very proud of them for that.
Brendan, how frustrating was the Joshua Kelly fumble on third down?
Very frustrating. Very frustrating. We wanted to run the football in there. Felt like we had a really good design. And, you know, just got to be careful when you go up and over, you know. And it's one thing to go up and over, and it's another thing to reach it when you go up and over. And it was third down, not fourth down. And so that's not what we coach around here. And so we need to learn from that and make sure that that doesn't happen again. Fortunately for us, Chenna had an incredible play on, you know, that very next series and got us the ball back in another op. But, you know, we need to make sure that we do a better job.
Drops, how can you coach that, or how can the players get better at that during the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's just us playing together. You know, it's just us playing together, and there's no answer that I can give you other than that, is us just playing together, because all those guys are quality players. It's not a lack of concentration, and it's definitely not a lack of talent. All right, and so it's one of those things that I truly believe that that's where the storyline is. It's nothing more and nothing less than that. And you know, we got one of the best passers in the history of the NFL playing, and we've got an outstanding skill group who have good hands, who have history of good hands. So we just need to continue to stay together, which is what we're going to do. And, you know, I have full confidence in all those guys, and I know Justin does too.
Those 3 fourth downs were very good calls, and you could have scored on all 3 of them. But then how do you balance it out with the fact that obviously if you had gone for 1 and scored, you might have won the game? Can you talk as a coach how you balance that?
Yeah, just for sure. It's a great question, and I love the answer. It's life in the NFL. When in decision making like that. And I think that from where my mindset is that I know that the quickest way to win a game like that is to score touchdowns, not field goals, especially considering who's on the other side. And to me, when you feel like you're in an advantage situation, when you don't feel like it's a gamble, when you feel like this is an advantage for you, then that's going to be our mindset. Okay, and I don't think that any decision that we made tonight, I made tonight, was a gamble. We felt like it was an advantage situation for us, and that's why we did it. If we didn't feel like that was the case, then we would have kicked a field goal or we would have punted. And that's the way we're going to do things around here. And, you know, I know that our team embraces that mindset, and we're going to continue to do it every game we play moving forward.
Mahomes' scramble there on the game-time drive, just what was the breakdown there? Did you guys get too far upfield in the rush lanes? Or?
Yeah, it's the recipe that he uses to play well. And when you allow loose plays by the quarterback, then you see numbers like he had today, because most of his yardage is you know, that way. He gets those type of explosions outside the framework of the play, and that's what happened tonight. And that's why those 2 guys had nights like they had tonight, and that's why we did not defend well enough in the end of the fourth quarter and overtime.
Coach, how do you channel the sting of a loss like this in the last 3 games of the season, knowing that you still have a lot in front of you?
Yeah, this is just one game in the NFL. That's what was tonight. Whether we had won it or lost it, it's just one game in the NFL. And had we won tonight, nothing would have happened for us. Nothing. Nothing would have happened other than it would have been a win in our division. And that's the same thing with a loss. Nothing happened today.